Hey guys, today we are learning about texture, and texture is the way that something feels. In drawing is the way something looks like it feels. Excuse me. So we are going to do something really cool, and I hope you guys like it. It's a dragon eye. Okay, so you are going to draw in pencil. I'm going to draw in Sharpie. You guys can trace with your black marker after. But please follow along with me as we draw this. Okay, so somewhere on your paper in the middle, you're going to draw a big curved line. Okay, after you draw that big curved line, you're going to come in a little bit here, about right there, and you're going to draw a big U shape that goes to the other side. So U shape to the other side. Okay, inside of that, you're going to draw another U shape. And this one's going to look more like a circle, so it's going to round at the top. Okay, and then for the dragon's eye inside, we're going to do a diamond. So draw a line down, diagonal line back in, diagonal line out, and back in. So there is the dragon's eye. Now, the hardest part about this is we need to make all the texture. So let's start with the eyelid. Okay, so let's draw this line, connect it down to the circle. And then inside that, another line down here and here. Kind of makes a triangle inside. Okay, then right here we're going to draw a line up, and we're going to curve it all the way over to this side. So curve into the circle right here. Okay, and we're going to create some rectangles out of that. Okay. All right. Next, we are going to expand this a little bit, and we're going to draw a line out here. And then, let's see, I want this to curve into here. Oops. Watch out for that. Okay, curve this in to your circle here. And then bring this side over. Okay. Next, we're going to continue with adding texture all the way out to the edge of the paper. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to follow this line all the way down to the edge of the paper. So grab it, bring it down. And we're going to continue it up. Okay? Now, we're going to create kind of like stripes with this. And they don't have to be perfect or straight. They just need to be kind of even. All the way to the edge. Okay, next we're going to create them on top. So now this time Actually, no, we'll start up here because we're going to continue these lines here around the eye. Until we get up here. And one more right there. Okay, now these, you kind of want the line to go over the eye. So let's start here. Go over eye and turn up. Do it again, over the eye. It's going to go off the paper. It's okay. And turn up. Okay, and then finish it off with some more right there. Okay, so that is where we're going to lay the texture. So now it's all about adding, kind of like we did here with the rectangles. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to keep this one blank. Here, I'm going to add 2 lines. Go to the next one, add some lines, kind of like bricks, but by the end of it, they're gonna kind of look scaly. So add squares. Just keep on adding those squares. Okay. Now make sure that when the direction of the line changes, that your squares change with it. And they don't have to line up with one another either. Okay, next, like up here, make sure that you follow the direction of the line. If it curves, your line curves with it. Okay, so that's the texture. Last but not least, we need a little shiny part for the eye, so we're going to draw that in, and I could do a diagonal line here. I'm just going to turn that into a triangle, and then we've got a curved line down here, come in a little bit, and then curve to a point. So those will stay white. This will color in black, and then also this area black. So now's a good time, if you'd like, that you can cover all of your lines with your Sharpie marker. So go ahead and do that. Okay, now that you're done with your Sharpie marker, go ahead and use your Sharpie or black marker and color in this part, the eye, no, this is the pupil, sorry, not the iris, the pupil. Go ahead and color that in solid. If you don't have black marker, you can also use crayons for this part, or color pencils. Either one's fine. Color that in solid. Okay, and then, let's see here. Let's switch my marker. Then this part over here, this big triangle part, we're going to color that in black as well. Oh, this one's worse. Okay. me get a different one. Good thing I have enough. Let's try this one. That's better. Okay, so color that in. Make sure that you stay inside the lines. It's very important for this project to stay inside the lines, especially with the black. Okay. So now, move these aside. Now, I think I'm going to use markers on this assignment. You can use crayons, but I'm kind of feeling like markers. So, you move my crayons aside. And I want to find a good one for the eye. I think the eye, I'm going to do blue. And I'm going to use a light blue because I have it. If you don't have a light blue, you can pick whatever color you want. But make sure that you leave this part white. So go carefully around it. It's very important that that part stays white. Okay, maybe I should have picked a different color because this one's not working very well. That's okay. Gonna continue anyways. Make sure you stay nice and tidy inside the lines. Yeah, this marker's starting to run out. That's okay, because if I keep going slow, it'll give enough time for the ink to get to the bottom, and it'll still work. Also, a good tip, if you can, try going in the same direction with the marker. Sometimes it's not possible, but if you can manage to do it the whole way, then it'll give it a nice smooth look. For me though, it's a little hard since the marker's a little dry, so I'm going to go all different directions, and it's going to kind of blend it a little bit. So if you can't go all one direction, go all directions. Okay, so that's the inside of my eye. Now the rest of this picture, oh wait, no, I almost forgot. This part on the outside needs to be black as well. So go ahead and color that in black. And watch your hands around the wet marker. You don't want to stamp your hand with it. So fill this in. Try to be very neat and tidy about this, because you don't want the black to go into the eye or into the other parts. If you need to turn your paper to do so, turn your paper. I like to go around the edges too, because that'll help me stay inside the lines as well. Once you get the edges done, then you can go a little bit faster. Okay, so now that we have that, now you can do the scales any color you want, other than the color you picked for the eye. So I did a blue, so now I want to pick something different for my scales. And I'm thinking, for me, I'm probably going to go with a green. But you can do any color that you want. Just make sure that you color everything that's left out. Okay, other than that, that's pretty much it. It'll look really cool when you're done. Okay, so have fun, and I'll take a look when you're done.